Hey everybody, it's me, Kai Man, and it is time for a new life astrology video. So today on Life Astrology, we are talking about the sign of Capricorn, and we're talking about Capricorn's low and high vibrational states. Now, I have posted on Facebook, basically if people knew which state that they were operating in, if they were operating in a high vibration or a low vibration. And most people, we don't know that. If you haven't been taught, if you haven't studied astrology, you don't know what you're operating in, so which makes you not fully self-aware. And so to help people become more aware of themselves and the natures that they're actually walking in, I decided to create these videos. So the first one we're talking about today is Capricorn. Now, again, there are two sides of the coin that we're always either operating in. We're either operating on the right side of the coin or the left side of the coin. And I wouldn't call it right or left, but Enlightened, which could be your high vibrational nature, or the low, which is the neurotic state. So either you're walking in neuroses, or you're walking in enlightenment. And enlightenment, again, being the higher vibrational nature, and neuroses actually being the low vibrational nature. So let's really get into it. So when we talk about the sign of Capricorn, we know that Capricorn is ruled by the planet Saturn. Saturn is all about limitations, about discipline, it's about responsibility. It's about all those things that will help us to be more of a leader within society and within ourselves. So Capricorn, they represent society as a whole. So if they're not balanced within themselves, they're not balanced in society. So let's talk about it. The high vibrational nature, or the enlightened state of being, when a Capricorn walks in that particular way, they are ambitious, they have integrity, they are dependable, they are disciplined, they are responsible, and they have tenacity. But in that tenacity, they always have attention to detail. Now, the enlightened Capricorn, they actually tap into their wisdom and in their heart. Now, I don't know if you guys know many Capricorns, but I have a lot of Capricorns around me. And many of the Capricorns, they have like a hard time expressing their emotions. And so if you cannot express your emotions as a Capricorn, you're going to always be in an imbalanced state, which makes you not enlightened. It makes your vibration low. So let's talk about that. In the state of, we've heard the term God heart. To me, that represents Capricorn to the fullest. And it represents them to the fullest because they are represented as the mountain goat. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen mountain goats, but as they're climbing the mountains, they climb slowly and steadily. They make sure that they have their footing before they take the next step. And so again, if you're not operating where you're making sure that you're balanced before you go to the next thing, then you're acting in a low vibrational nature or a neurotic state, because that's not who you were meant to be as a Capricorn. Now, of course, as mountain goats, they put one foot in front of the other, just to establish their footing before they go to the next part of their journey. But that also represents the root chakra. So whenever the root chakra is balanced, that particular type of process is what is followed. But when your root chakra is not balanced, and again, the root chakra represents the Capricorn in their state of being, when they're not walking in that particular aspect of life, making sure that they're balanced and that they're rooted and that their foundation is sturdy, they tend to be in a low vibrational nature. So another part of this is when the Capricorn is enlightened, they don't mind being by themselves. They don't mind solitude. They're very well-mannered people, and again, they represent society as a whole. So again, if they're not what we would call enlightened or walking in a high vibrational nature within themselves, then their outer appearance is what is going to show. The Capricorn also, they're again the 10th sign of the zodiac, ruled by Saturn, but within that 10th house, it represents the public image. And this is why Capricorn represents society as a whole, because of the whole public image. We all know in society, most of us, we try and not be our authentic selves. We try and, you know, keep our emotions in check. We try and make things look a total different way than what they are. And that's part of the Capricorn nature. When they're walking in that low vibrational state, they are not very emotional. They don't show, you know, those parts of them that might be, you know, a fault, or what we might consider as being that messier side of life. But we'll get into that. So again, Capricorns, when they are walking in their high vibrational nature or their enlightened state, they have integrity, they are dependable, they're disciplined, they're tenacious, but they have that attention to detail, they're responsible, and again, they're ambitious. So let's talk a little bit about the low vibrational nature, or that neurotic state. That neurotic state, when they're within that neurotic state, they're called the social climber, or the authoritarian. I don't know if you know any Capricorns who are just really in that state of they're being very controlling or trying to always be in the authority. And that's different from being a leader. That whole authoritarian thing is like, you're gonna do this and you're gonna do it now, that type of thing. So whenever you find yourself within that space of being the social climber, which means that you're climbing on top of everybody to get where it is that you want to get, without being, you know, having that humility, without, you know, trying to bring people along with you, that type of thing. Now, again, and I can't remember if I've stated this, but in the enlightened and high vibrational state, the Capricorn is considered to be the businessman and the dignitarian of the zodiac. And they are that way because they're considered to have a lot of prestige, they have style, they have grace, and that type of thing. But when you are walking in the low vibrational state, or that neurotic state, they're more materialistic. Again, they're social climbers, they're stubborn, they're opportunists, they're controlling, they're disconnected from that integrity piece of who they are. They repress their emotions, and they just hide that whole messier part of themselves, which we all are messy, you know, and that's just part of who it is that we are. But when we walk in our whole total authenticity, we're allowed to be all of those things, and we allow each other to be all of those things, and it's okay, you know. So another thing about that whole low vibrational nature or low vibrational state, Capricorns can be like so fixed on their goals that they lose sight of the big picture. They can also obsess like over wealth. They can wear their success like as a badge of power, fame, or social prestige. Now, these three things, power, fame, and social prestige, they're not bad words. It's all about the intention that's behind it. So if I'm acting like I have power over you, or that, you know, my fame is the thing that got me here, or I have so much social prestige that I think you're less than me, that's a total different thing. So we have to take a look at that. Now, the one thing that Capricorns must learn is to relax. They have to learn how to relax. They have to learn how to balance their home life as well as their social life. And when they do that, it will allow them to be like more fluid and able to express their emotions. It is imperative that we're able to express our emotions so that we're able to, you know, move along in society. You just can't walk around like, people will say, well, you can't walk around wearing your heart on your sleeve. Well, it's not about wearing your heart on your sleeve. It's about being able to express your emotions in such a way that people are not trying to get over on you, nor do they think that you're so hard that we can't even, you know, share anything that's heartfelt with you either. The journey of the Capricorn is all about balancing their ambition and leadership so that they can make a positive influence on their home life as well as society. Well, I hope that helps you guys. Again, this is the high vibrational and low vibrational nature of the Capricorn. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed to the Life Astrology or to the Kaiman YouTube channel, make sure that you do that. Make sure that also that you hit the little bell. I do believe it's going to be here. If you hit the bell, to make sure that every time that new videos are published, that you get notified. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope that I've helped you be able to be who you are and be more self-aware of who you are. Thank you.